Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about my top 10 obscure anime that I really like. What did I use for my framework for obscure? I went to My Anime List, and My Anime List apparently has 12 million plus users. So I found the anime that 25,000 or less people have rated on the website. Very small demographic. If these aren't obscure enough for you, I'm sorry. I'm just using My Anime List's numbers to determine this. Number 10 with 18,942 people is Summer Days with Ku. Now, these 10 and 9 on this list aren't necessarily here, but because of numbers, it's mainly because I've talked about them in previous videos. But Summer Days with Ku is a very solid movie about a kappa who gets trapped like a fossil and then wakes up in modern day. And he gets to know this family and becomes friends with them, and it's very sweet. And then eventually he soon discovers the human world and how selfish and horrible it is. It's sweet, it's sad, melancholy. I really enjoyed it. I had never heard of it before watching the movie last year, and I was like, damn, I'm glad I finally sat down to watch this. Number 9 with 15,025 people. That's Ringing Bell, another movie I've mentioned before. This is a Sanrio film, and it's about a little lamb. Spoiler alert, in the beginning, his mother is killed by a ferocious wolf, and he swears revenge. He goes off to avenge his mother, and that's all I'll say. I can't believe Sanrio made this deceptively sweet and fluffy, and then it goes hard. I am fascinated by it. I loved it. It was one of my favorite movies I saw last year for the first time. Highly recommended. All right, so now with number 8 upward, we're going by the most to least people rated, for the most part. So number 8, with 22,025 ratings, is Kick Heart. Kick Heart is a Yuasa short, and it is a bombastic, balls-to-the-wall, frantic short. With shorts, I don't like to talk too much about them, because I feel like you should just watch them. But basically, it's about wrestlers. There's an orphanage. One of them is named Lady S, and the other one is named Mask M, S&M. Anyway, I think that tells you more than you need to know about what kind of short this will be. Absolutely bonkers. It's Yuasa at his least subtle, but that's still very fun. So Kick Heart, it's a good one. I think all of his stuff is worth a watch. But this one is so short, it's definitely, you won't waste your time. Very horny though. Number 7 is Tonkatsu DJ Agetara with 14,941 ratings. So this is a very charming show that a friend showed me. I never would have known about it otherwise. It is about a kid who works at a tonkatsu shop, which is fried pork cutlets. But then he discovers the DJ scene, and then he goes, wow, there's a lot of parallels between making tonkatsu and DJing. And it's just very funny. I love the animation style. My friend Dave, who's been on this channel with the food videos, he showed it to me. Very Dave core. But yeah, a very breezy, enjoyable, charming, sort of comedy. Who would have thought that tonkatsu and DJing had so much in common? Number 6 is Shashinkan. 8,875 people rating it. This is a short by Studio Colorido, who I haven't seen too much of their stuff. So I've seen the movie Penguin Highway by them. I've seen a couple shorts, Typhoon Noruda, Sunny Boy and Dewdrop Girl. Oh, they did Pokemon Twilight Wings, which ironically I still haven't seen. I need to watch that. And it's about a photographer back in World War II Japan. I don't want to talk too much about shorts because I feel like you should just watch the short. But it's about there's this little girl or this baby who won't smile, and then he's trying to get it to smile, and then over time, this girl keeps coming back to the studio. Very emotional, very just sweet, sad. I really loved this. This might be my favorite one on the list. I think it's just a beautiful little short. The melancholy of aging always gets to me. So yeah, I highly recommend it. And I need to watch more of Studio Colorido stuff. Number 5 is Baja no Studio, 5,572 ratings. This is a Kyoto Animation short about a little hamster and his little rubber duck friend. He lives in an animation studio that I think is based off KyoAni. And one day, I think he just wants to go save the little rubber duck. Beautifully animated, so cute. Baja narrates his whole inner monologue. It's very imaginative, very just fun. There are 2 shorts. The second one is good, but the first one really I just I loved it. If you love KyoAni like I do, and just want to watch something so cute and so beautifully animated, Baja no Studio is just an absolutely delightful short. Number 4 is Jumping with 5,267 ratings. This is an Osamu Tezuka directed short. If you don't know Tezuka, you know Astro Boy, Blackjack, just the god of manga, essentially. And he did do anime short directing. And this one is very simple. It's just a kid who is like jumping up and down, like it's a first person view, and then he just starts to jump higher and higher, and it's incredibly animated. Just an absolute feat of animation. It's cool. It's just a cool ass short. Go check it out. It's very short, but amazing to watch. Yeah, that's all I can really say about it. Number 3 is Mr. Stain on Junk Alley with 2,350 people rating it. This is a weird one. A friend brought this to our anime club. It is like a CG bizarre show. Like, it looks so ugly, and it is kind of ugly, but it is an absurdist, weird but hilarious show. So many moments in it I could not predict. Definitely, I think, a good group watch. Like, just get some friends and watch this show. I don't even want to talk too much about it. Like, just experience this. I think everyone should watch this show, even if you hate it. It's a great experience. There's just nothing really like it. Listen, I love polished animation, and you know, your Kyoto Animation is my favorite animation studio. But sometimes you just gotta watch a Mr. Stain and just appreciate someone's absolutely unique, bizarre vision. But yes, great show. So number 2 is Oni's Thunder God's Tale. It is technically the least rated one with 723, which I don't know why, because this is on Netflix and it's a great show. It is like a stop motion style show. I think mostly actual stop motion. And it's about like a yokai village and this little girl in the village, and it's amazing. The animation is beautiful. The characters are charming. I think the English voice acting, because I believe it's original English voice acting, is really good. Like, I really liked it. It is written by Mari Okada, who is a very great anime writer. Like, she writes a lot of interesting stuff, like Anohana and O Maidens of Your Savage Season. Like, I like her stuff a lot, and this show is great. Some of her best writing, I think. Really interesting stuff happens in it that I won't spoil. If it's on Netflix right now, go watch it. This shouldn't be obscure. And maybe it isn't obscure. Maybe just my anime list users aren't rating it for some reason, but I don't know anyone who's really seen this. This and Shashinkan might be 2 of my absolute favorite things on this list. It's only 4 episodes with they're like 45 minutes each. Takes an interesting turn. It's great. I love this show. And number 1, this one is slightly more ratings, but I just had to put it at number 1 because it was a fascinating short. It's called Little Jumbo, or Chisana Jumbo, with 859 ratings. This is a Sanrio short film. It's a musical, and it's bonkers. It's on YouTube. Like, someone put it up on YouTube with subtitles. Go watch it. It is just about a little elephant, la 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 la, and his friend, and they're on this silly little island, and it just goes places in such a short time frame. I was like, holy shit, this is incredible. Like, I don't even want to talk about where it goes, but just it's very telling. That I'm gonna find his name real quick, because the writer or director or both. So Takashi Yanase is the creator of Anpanman, which is, if you don't know Anpanman, it's just like one of the most popular, mascots in Japan. It's like a little red bean, like, superhero guy. And he wrote Ringing Bell, which tells me a lot. And he was the original director for Chisana Jumbo. Dude, I gotta watch more Sanrio stuff by this guy. Because I was like, wow. This is incredible that this was made by Sanrio in the 70s. It's beautifully animated, and it just goes places. I loved it. Yeah, he's got another short that I've also heard good things about. I think it's called The Kindly Lion. I'll have to check that out, because I did not know this guy was the Anpanman guy. But I love that. I love that he does this, like, besides Anpanman, which I haven't seen Anpanman, but like some of his other stuff, just it goes so different, so weird, and like, yeah. Anyway, I don't want to say too much, but Chisana Jumbo, that's my favorite. I saw this very recently. I loved it. And if you liked Ringing Bell, I think you'll appreciate Chisana Jumbo. It's not Maybe not as good as Ringing Bell, but I don't know. I thought it was very entertaining. All right. That was the top 10 obscure anime. Let me know in the comments if there are obscure anime that you think I should watch, especially if it hits that 25,000 or less rated on my anime list. Yeah, I'm always looking for hidden gems. So let me know in the comments if there are any that I should check out, and maybe I'll make another list in the future with the 10 more that I like. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.